and I just love it when a plan comes together. Improvising for lunch. Plates all at the ready. When we move in a few days' time, I need to use up all sorts of bits and pieces, so I'm making a sort of fritter here, and I've got enough eggs and a bit of lettuce and everything, and enough bits and pieces to make a nice salad again for tomorrow night. Tonight we're going out for dinner. So smelling good and looking forward to it because I'm getting a bit peckish. It's after 1. So time for lunch. Yesterday was a long but beautiful day, so we stayed back at the house until about 3ish in the afternoon, where we went on a little tour of discovery. Mont Dol, where we were staying, is actually a rock. We used to drive past it all the time going to the house, and now we arose to the occasion, driving up the country lane and having a good look around. What an interesting, lovely wee place this is. We were quite surprised. The lovely gentleman showing people around at the windmill spoke no English, but he did give us an English sheet with some descriptions. And this windmill is a tower windmill because the wings are fixed to the roof and the roof can pivot, and that's why it's called a tower windmill. Built in 1843, this tower windmill has 2 pairs of grindstones. Windmills have wings facing the wind, which helps them turn. The intricate system inside the windmill is beautifully kept and restored, and helping tell the story of how life was here on Mont Dol all those years ago. Mont Dol is actually a rock and has the only high-level lookout in the area. The views are amazing. Mont Dol can be seen from Mont St. Michael and vice versa. The tower, built 65 metres above sea level, is a sight to behold and climb if one is prepared to tackle the 55 steep steps inside the narrow tower. The view is worth it. Remains of a saber-toothed tiger and cave bears have been found on site, showing that this place was occupied in prehistoric times. The interior of the chapel was beautiful despite the damaged painting on the walls. It was just lovely to see and very accessible to the visitors here. Legend has it that Satan and St. Michael clashed several times on Mont Dol, and one day they came to blows. Satan was projected against the rock with such violence that he left his mark on the rock. There are deep scratches here. The Battle of St. Michael symbolises the victory of Christianity over ancient cults. It had been a few tiring but absolutely amazing days, and we had one more day to fill before we'd pack our bags and move on to our next location. After we had a good look around, we wandered off to town itself, to Dol de Bretagne. On our first visit there, which was at the end of a long day, we didn't go into the church, which was actually being used at the time, But we did walk the streets. The shops were closed and a couple of cafes open. And seeing we were going to be eating in town, I really did want to take a peek inside the church. The cathedral in Dol de Bretagne is a Roman Catholic church. The cathedral was dedicated to Saint Samson, one of the founding saints of Brittany. Samson was born in Wales at the end of the 5th century. He became a monk and was the superior of a monastery in Caldy. He moved to Ireland and in around 548 made the journey to Armorica with several colleagues and founded a monastery there. Later, with the support of the Breton king Judicial, he played a key role in the foundation of the city of Dol and his bishopric. He died in 565 in Dol. The building is noticed for its mix in styles and idiosyncrasies, such as the incomplete north tower on the main west-facing entrance. I really liked that church. Then it was off to dinner and bed. We had a big day ahead of us. Right, we've just arrived in Dinan. It's our last little piece of the Bretagne that we'll be sightseeing in. And a lovely car park, free parking here. And I managed to squeeze into the only one that was left. So into town we go. It's a lovely day. And there you have it. Part of the wall of this once fortress town. This medieval town on the hilltop has many fine old buildings, some of which date from the 13th century. The town retains a large section of the city walls, part of which can be walked round. Its geographical setting is exceptional. Instead of nestling on the valley floor, like Morin, most urban development has been on the hillside overlooking the river. The area alongside the river is known as the Port of Dinan and is connected to the town by steep streets. Major historical attractions include Jacobin Theatre dating from 1224, the flamboyant Gothic St. Marla's Church, the Romanesque St. Saviour Basilica, and the Duchess Anne's Tower, and the Chateau Dinan. A major highlight in the calendar of Dinan is the Fête des Ramparts. The town is transformed with decorations, and many locals dress up in medieval garb for this 2-day festival. The festival takes place over the 3rd weekend in July, every even-numbered year. So if you are going to visit, that would certainly be worth looking for. Dinan is absolutely stunningly beautiful, with its building styles, its ancient buildings, its steep cobbled streets, the lovely boutique shops, the gorgeous food, and just the general ambiance of the place. Oh, I'm so glad we used our last day here to visit. But we couldn't really stay as long as we would have liked because we had to pack and get organised for our journey to La Rochelle. But in the meantime, enjoy the photos, enjoy our sights of Dinan. And once again, it's a great place to visit. So if you haven't got it on your list, it may just be worth putting it on. back where we started by the car. Dinan you were worth visiting. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't know where to stop taking photos, so I hope you enjoyed Dinan just as much as we did. Thanks for watching. This has been a lovely interlude. We've enjoyed staying here. It's a lovely house, but it's lovely. We just had a great day today and taking the rest of the afternoon to pack up to move on to our fourth destination. And yes, there's never enough time to see everything, but that's life. So enjoyed that.